was just here. He had to go pick up something for...
Yeah, he's getting cake.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air, and we get you set for football from rainy Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was
I don't want the ball, Tyler. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to punt it to you, and then the beginning second half, you punt it to me.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up
what do you
between
think?
the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, God, my guy just came just flying in.
On the return there, gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Daniels. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Oh, my! Oh, Daniels!
Up, incomplete.
Oh, my God.
On the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
That's a touchdown. What the hell?
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he open?
I'll say, Daniels, you missed that throw, bro. We
You know that they got away with one there.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a 1st down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Daniels. To the sideline.
Daniels, dude!
Out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball.
He's missing that
a week
so
ago.
bad.
They're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Now, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0.
Daniels, I'm sorry. That whole drive is on you.
It's just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
first carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his
oh my God.
Inside.
Jeez.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there. Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them over.
All right, so according to...
They've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us,
according to Bleacher Report, the team that Mike Freeman's been hearing the most about, Ron Rivera, is Atlanta.
The Raiders are out to an early
Dirty
lead.
Birds.
Off play action. Daniels. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Come! Oh my God, Daniels, you're killing me, dude.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Off the play fake. Daniels.
Oh, Marcus Davenport out for the season.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays
multiple sources believe Le'Veon and Jamal Adams will be able to block in the offseason.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Oh, here we go. Oh, check 31, check 31. Who's that? Is that yours? Hayward.
Off play action. Daniels. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Nice 42. Come on, D. Nice 42.
Second and 14.
Oh my God.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact,
Campbell,
no
bro.
call, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Throwing on 3rd and long.
No PI.
Fly's returning to Toronto tomorrow.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
Let's
was absolutely locked up tight.
go.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Let's go.
There's nothing available there for him.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. The tackle there by John Johnson.
Check. He's coming. We got double up.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we speak.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams.
I love these comments, bro. Somebody said, no way the Bengals are worse than Coach Jason Garrett's Cowboys. Teams videotape the Bengals.
He gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28.
Patriots.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the
They
return.
did the other day,
Panthers will
apparently.
take over
Somebody said
now,
they would
first
take
and
them
10.
or at the game. The Browns and Bengals game. They had a scout there, video taping the Bengals.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin
Not
their
kidding.
next drive.
Have you really
And
didn't
to
see
be
this?
frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't
about,
want to hear
8 minutes
that, but
long.
that's the case. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that's what makes it hilarious, bro. It's like it's like of all the teams. No, but think about it. Like this Spygate was against the Jets, and the Jets were ass
So now
cheeks.
20 yards to go on
Like they always do
second
it
down
against the
after
trash teams,
sack.
bro,
Work
because they
to
think
be
they won't get
done.
caught. That's what it is, man. I'm telling you.
They'll look to throw.
Against the good teams, they just do the Jedi mind tricks, like deflate the ball or take your gear and send it somewhere else. You know, like little shit like that.
Improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Ever seen the Patriots gear get lost before a game? I don't think so.
On third down. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down
I know,
so far
it's
in this
Spygate
first
and
half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for
I mean,
offenses.
Tom Brady
So what's the
destroyed a
answer to
phone
this?
for
Either convert
Brady.
them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Yeah, and our shit wasn't working. Yeah. We got EMP'd, bro. Yeah, I remember that. Counter UAV, some bullshit like
ready
that.
to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think
wild.
back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
If things
We said, "Hey, you
go
prepared for
go well
this?"
the
And he
next
talked
2
about the
3
different
weeks,
drills
then
that
we
they've
won't
done
even
in
need to go to
adverse
Foxborough this year.
conditions, the wet ball drills, things
Someone's
of
gonna
that
have to beat
nature.
us in
He said,
Baltimore,
"I don't
which
think
is
this
probably
will
gonna
slow us
happen,
down
but at
much.
least
We
it'll be
tend
a
to
nice
handle it
championship
pretty
game.
well," and he's been right.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Oh, you're thinking Super Bowl? Oh, he said Super Bowl? That's what's happening? Okay. I don't mind it. I'm just thinking that for Lamar's growth as an athlete, as a quarterback, losing in the AFC Championship game is just going to make him hungrier next season. That's what I want to see.
Most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part
Even
of
though the
any
Steelers
passing
are really
offense
fucking good
nowadays.
this season.
The Rams on third down.
Big Ben
They've
comes
only
back, they're going to be
converted
fucking
once
for
in
real.
4
Like, that
tries.
defense is
Here
nasty.
it's 3rd and 2.
And it's young. Like, I mean, think about it. You got TJ Watt, you have Minka,
That's complete. Well,
Devin
this is going
Bush.
to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I'm not concerned about the Browns, though. They're
Third
garbage.
down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance
Fucking
to pick up a
trashicles.
first
I
down,
love
but
it.
the defense got there and finished it off.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
And because when he was the offensive coordinator for Baker, he was lighting, Baker was lighting up teams. So they're like, oh, this will work as him as a head coach. It's a completely different job.
In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old
like he has to manage the game. He's got to manage his players, manage scouts. Got a lot of there's a lot that goes into that job.
Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field.
Gotta watch film. Like there's a lot of shit that he has to do.
Make sure you just
he doesn't. No fucking have to multitask.
And get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pill, and he's just
I saw the pump shit.
And down at the 49-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Good night, Daniels. You're really testing me right now, my guy. What's going on?
Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after.
Fuck.
And that'll bring up second down. To throw again. Daniels sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this.
Got it away.
Don't you call it that?
He throws it away. And now it's third. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Daniels.
Daniels, you're killing me, dude!
Bold play call there. Now
Oh my God!
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This one angles out of bounds.
I'm dealing with a lot with my quarterback right now. It's very depressing.
Is it, Joey? It sounds like you're having some troubles, some growing pains.
Really just this game. Like, you normally...
inside the 5-yard line, absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get him down inside the 15, inside the 5.
Like, I don't just, like, he's, like, missed open touchdowns.
On this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8.
Book him.
Down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Damn.
They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Go back real quick. Gotta read this tweet. Alright, so Frank Clark said to like a reporter after the Patriots game that the division title doesn't mean shit. He called himself the crazy man with the gold hair, and then he compared himself to a TV character that the reporter never heard of.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, if you're a fan of punting,
that's what I want to know. That dude's on it.
But this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right?
He compared himself to Donnie Thornberg with the Vikings.
This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
Yo, Daniel, I'm about to say, bro, if you missed him like there, I don't know what to do for you.
Touchdown, LA! Brandon Cooks with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I was just dumb, Daniel, this week.
The point after is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the second up in Seattle. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuka in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll drop the throw.
Damn, Horn.
It's complete.
Busted off that route.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. They'll set up to throw.
Let's go, Bryce.
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Throwing on first down. Daniels. They'll find Everett there, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's complete to Cooks. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Not that I saw. Nope.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
19-0.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position.
5 and 5. He's one of the 7 people tied for that 6th spot.
2nd and 9 now.
It's like the whole AFC. He's fighting for that last spot.
What a catch!
This is taken in one-handed. What a catch!
7 and 3.
So they saw the contact before the
This
ball
has been the season where I knew I was going to be taking some L's.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers.
I've been
and somehow,
12 and 4.
some way, they make
Yeah,
plays
he's
on the
undefeated. I'm going to
football,
beat him, though.
and sometimes
I'm going to
they
run
get
his
too
little
soon.
nano blitz. You guys are going to let me do it.
31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm going to be streaming just for Moon to show him everything I'm doing. I'm saying, oh, you said this was fine when the Texans was doing. Yeah, he's lost 2. He's 8-2, I think.
Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game.
Is there a way that you can like store stats from previous seasons on the website? Because it only shows the current season.
Halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
I don't know why they do
This is
that.
taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25.
Yeah, that's really stupid.
Because
because like it gives you the ability to like view career stats over the seasons, but then nothing's there, obviously. So it's like, what's the point of even having that there? You know, trying to figure that shit out. It'll make no sense.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's
Put him on the list, JD. Put him on it. Put him on that list. He knows he wants to be there. Write it down. There you go.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10.
All right, I have 2 more games that I actually lose, and then after that I'm running the table. Because it's those NFC South clowns.
From the gun, it's Drake. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard
Hey,
run.
Bongo, I'm talking about you, week 16,
Partner, I think from
whatever
our
it is.
experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at
No,
least 4
I won't, dude.
yards. They
I'll
got
probably
5
take
here.
out
They
Lamar
feel
in the
pretty
third
good about
quarter.
that one.
That's what I've been doing this season, because he got hurt against the fucking Browns last time I played him, that's why I lost. Jacob played like a fucking gangster, though.
Intercepted a 3rd time.
Jacob Eason came in and was throwing some fucking dots.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
No, not really.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing
Fucking Campbell.
through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Amazing. If the teams in the NFC East were in any other division, they would be eliminated from the playoffs. Because the Buccaneers are 6 and 7, and they've been eliminated.
And that is incomplete.
My guy slipped on my route.
Force bearing down
Oh,
on him there.
man.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is.
I haven't decided who's worse between you and the Eagles in terms of why you're trying to win games right now.
As much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Especially the Eagles, like they're at least trying to lose these games. You guys are trying to win. Eagles keep winning by accident, bro. They don't know how to lose. They're trying to lose. When they want to win is when they lose.
Into enemy territory. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Operating
Yeah,
from the
Bacchus.
gun,
Yeah.
Daniels.
He would have been fine. Yeah.
Panther rush too strong. They get there and
Yeah,
take him
Bacchus. He
down.
would have been fine. Josh McClown, Super Bowl Magic. Nick Foles Part 2. with no receiving core.
It's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
So how do you guys do practice since your whole team's hurt? Like, is it just
I don't
walk
know.
through
I
every
am
day?
This job much
actually
more
very curious
difficult.
about
It's
it,
now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Because you're like down to like your 4th string tackles,
Now a
bro.
throw here to his running back.
Nah,
He'll get it
only
out a
Lane
couple
Johnson.
yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Well, Jason Peters has
He's already
Alzheimer's.
proven to be a
I mean, he'll
factor
get
in the
hurt, but he's
running
just not
game
hurt
on
right
this
now.
drive. Now he gets involved in the
He's
passing
questionable
game.
return every
I think
week.
what we're seeing here is the modern
That's his
version
move.
of
He's like, I played
workhorse
2 quarters.
in the
This is enough for
NFL.
me. I
Being
got to
able
rest
to
for
run
next
it
week.
and catch it
Let me
with equal
fuck up my
proficiency.
quad or something. Ankle.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Daniels. That's complete to Meredith. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33.
You good? You good?
On first down, Daniels.
Yeah, you did.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield.
You're a
That's
real
complete.
piece of work.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Now, how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Shit.
Moon always kicks him out plays, man, every week. It's like he's getting better.
Down near the 5.
He's getting
Please
better.
tackle him. Fucking
And
Campbell.
he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
A nice burst there as they'll get
That
about
means very
7
little
that
to
time
you.
on the first down run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Just like that.
Shoot.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Silver, let's go. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Know your job.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls
It's
it
not gonna
in.
happen.
It's a Carolina first
Don't get
down
your
on a
hopes
gain
up.
of 16. So from
The Bengals will
Rams
probably
territory
score
now,
10
it's
points
1st and
at the
10
most.
at the 43.
Oh,
They'll look
okay.
to
Yeah,
throw
he's
here. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Panthers in possession
Yeah, how
of
many
football,
games
but
left?
facing a
4?
deficit
3?
here as
2.
we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams'
We're not
29-yard line.
week,
And
what,
this is
10,
why trying
11?
to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Switch.
So-
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Now back to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And here he'll get
What?
it down to the 7. Give him 9
he
there on the
slipped.
first down completion.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red
see
zone?
it. I was
Well, the
watching
windows are
something else.
tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You throw it away on purpose?
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is
I got his feet
intercepted,
down.
They'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And finally taken down to the 26-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Off play action. Daniels.
Miss this one, Daniels.
He gets it to Cooks. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA. Brandon Cooks. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Rams tack on to
Oh
their
shit.
advantage.
Yo, Zerline, bro, you're
They were
you're
still
done
forward
after
with a
this year. Like,
comfortable lead here
that was a
early, but now
perfect
they
kick.
lead even more
You should be able to
comfortable.
make.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Panthers.
Let's go now.
This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by John Johnson.
Damn, Johnson, you're slow.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you'll only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays.
I yell at Max.
Really hurts the team on defense.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Daniels.
If you pick that, I'm
is
quitting.
incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Yeah.
Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens
25
things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Saints.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Daniel's missed some
You're going to take
throws.
care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
I hate this game.
And that's going to wind up.
Like, I'm there. I'm in position first.
Let's check in with our referee.
Oh, my God. It's just
Make it so.
So the big play gets him all the way
The fact
down
that
to the
that's a
outskirts
PI
of the
call.
red zone here for 1st and 10.
Man, I'm stuck.
They're going to look to
No!
throw.
Give me that! Ah!
Nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
I got stuck, but I was still rushing
Another
3.
incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of
Come
times
on,
he's been
man.
sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of it.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked.
Hey,
back around
Bukum.
the 28.
Again.
Samson Abukum in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. The Panthers on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw.
Bryce,
Oh, they almost had
no!
another
No!
one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But
Oh,
no pick, just incomplete that time. Well, a tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for him today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schleprock, got that black cloud over their heads.
It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Frustrating for a
92
defense,
with 93
energizing for an
excel.
offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Hey!
He brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. 26 yards on the play there. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback.
Damn it!
And the play goes nowhere.
Stay on to him.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
Oh, it's Robinson now. Nobody likes Robinson. Oh!
It's
Look
a
at
6-yard
Robinson.
pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
GG time. All right, let's go. You give me permission, I'll do it.
Now a handoff here to his
Now,
running back. And he's going
1
to get
yard.
this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So the LA Rams with a victory here, and this was truly a total team